everybody! Lesson 6b. Every picture tells a story. And today we talk about models of deduction, might, can't, must, vocabulary is the body, and pronunciation of diphthongs. Всем здравствуйте! Урок 6b. У каждой фотографии есть история. Грамматика сегодня это модальные предположения. Might, can't, must. Вокабуляр мы говорим о частях тела и произношение дифтонгов. And we start from section 1, reading and speaking. Do you have a profile photo or photos that you use in social media? Show any that you can to your partner. Why did you choose them? How often do you change them? Итак, начинаем с чтения и разговорной речи. Поговорим о фотках в профиле, именно та, которая на аватарке. Почему вы их выбрали, как часто их меняете. And then we'll read the text, what your profile photos says about you. А затем читаем небольшой текст, что говорит о вас фотка в профиле. Then read the article about choosing profile photos. Tick two true statements. Когда вы прочитаете, выберите два утверждения, которые являются правдой. And now read a positive interpretation of each type of profile photo and match it from A to H. А теперь есть положительные утверждения о всех тех же видах фоток в профиле, и вам нужно сопоставить, что куда подходит. Вот они, названия абзацев, H, G и так далее. Делаем matching. And then talk to your partner. Is your profile photo type included? If yes, do you agree with any of the positive or negative interpretations of your profile photos? If not, what is your interpretation of your photo? Can you think of any friends or family members whose photos fit with the interpretations in the article? Итак, потом поговорим. В этом описании есть ли фотка, которая попадает ваша? Если да, вы согласны с каким утверждением? С положительным или отрицательным? Если вы не согласны, как вы интерпретируете свою фотографию в профиле? А еще подумайте о друзьях или членах семьи, чьи фотографии вот прям идеально подходят под объяснение в этой статье. Section 2. Grammar. Models of deduction. Вторая секция. Грамматика, модальные глаголы, предположения. A. Listen to two people talking about a photo. Complete the sentences. А теперь давайте послушаем, как двое обсуждают фотографию и заполним пропуски.
6.10 I love your profile picture. How old are you in the photo?
I must be about 5 or 6. Definitely not more than that.
Where are you?
Do you know? I can't remember. It might be the south of France. My grandmother had a house near Montpellier, so we sometimes spent the summer there.
It can't be the south of France. Not in summer. You're wearing boots and a sweater, and it doesn't look like a Mediterranean beach.
No, you're right. It could be Scotland then. We sometimes went there.
Okay, look at the highlighted modal verbs and answer the questions. А теперь посмотрите на выделенные желтым модальные глаголы и ответьте на вопросы. 3 questions. And then let's go to Grammar Bank, page 143. Здесь вставляете модальные глаголы, отвечая на вопросы. А далее идем на страницу 143, делать грамматику. 6b. Models of deduction, might, can't, must. Итак, глаголы предположения might, can't, must. Might. When you think something is possibly true. Might используется, когда вы думаете, что, скорее всего, происходящее верно. Let's listen to the sentences. Слушаем предложения.
6.11
Tony's phone is switched off. He might be on the plane now or just boarding.
Laura might not like that skirt. It's not really her style.
Телефон Тони выключен. Он должно быть сейчас, его самолет должно быть сейчас приземляется. Он в самолете. Лоре, скорее всего, или должно быть, не понравится эта юбка. Это вообще не ее стиль. Can't. When you are sure something is impossible, not true. Can't используется тогда, когда вы точно уверены, что что-то невозможно и неправда. Let's listen. Слушаем.
6.12.
Nigel can't earn much money in his job. He's still living with his parents.
That woman can't be Jack's wife. Jack's wife has dark hair.
Найджел не может зарабатывать достаточно денег на своей работе, он до сих пор живет с родителями. Эта женщина не может быть женой Джека. У жены Джека темные волосы. Must. When you are sure something is true. Must используется тогда, когда вы уверены, что что-то правда. Слушаем предложение. Let's listen.
6.13.
The neighbours must be out. There aren't any lights on in the house.
Your sister must have a lot of money if she drives a Porsche.
Соседей должно быть нет дома. Свет выключен. У твоей сестры точно много денег. Она ездит на Порше. So, we often use might, can't or must to say how sure or certain we are about something based on the information we have. Мы используем модальные глаголы must, can't и might, чтобы выразить ту степень уверенности о происходящем, исходя из информации, которая у нас есть. In this context, the opposite of must is can't. В этом контексте must и can't являются антонимами. Compare. The neighbors must be out. There aren't any lights on the house. Сравните. Соседей должно быть нет. В доме не горит свет. The neighbors can't be out. All the lights are on in the house. Соседи точно дома. Мы переводим положительной структурой. В доме горит свет. Мы не используем mustn't в отрицании. Must в отрицании не используется. We can use may instead of might, and we can use could in positive sentences. Jack couldn't, or Jack may be at the party, I'm not sure. Мы можем использовать may и might как взаимозаменяемые глаголы, и также could. Должно быть Джек на вечеринке, но я не уверена. We don't use can instead of might and may. Но can нельзя заменить вместо might или may. We often use be plus gerund after might, must and can't. They must be having a party. The music very loud. После глаголов модальных предположений часто используются герундий. Например, у них должно быть вечеринка. Музыка играет очень громко. And then you have some exercises A and B. Here you should match the sentences, numbers with letters, and here complete with must, might, or can't. Так, в A вам нужно сопоставить предложения вот под циферками и циферки с буковками. И в B вы используете модальные глаголы по контексту, выражая ту степень уверенности, которая вам нужна. D. Now look at the photos of 4 people. Make 4 deductions about each person. One with must, one with might, could, may, and one with can't. Plus the phrases in the list. You can use the phrases more than once. Теперь посмотрите на эти фотографии. 1, 2, 3, 4. И сделайте предположение об этих людях. Используйте модальные глаголы must, might, could, may and can't. Напомню, что might, could и may, они все взаимозаменяемые. То есть у вас 3 вида предложений. Также используйте фразы, которые даны в списке ниже. Вы можете использовать каждую фразу несколько раз. Нужно использовать и выдавать предположение следующим образом. I think he might be English, true, but he could be American too. То есть мы делаем предположение. And then we'll switch to communication part, judging by appearance, and we find out who the 4 people are. And were you surprised or not? You might be surprised. Затем мы сделаем уже на паре часть communication, прочитаем текст об этих людях и посмотрим, насколько вы удивитесь. And next, section number 3 is the vocabulary, and it's the body. Look at 3 photos. What do the people look like? Как выглядят эти люди? Посмотрите на 3 фотографии и под каждым подберите. Например, A is bald and slightly overweight. Например, мужчина под A лысый и у него есть лишний вес. And then let's go to page 160 to the vocabulary bank. И идем на страницу 160 и изучать вокабуляр. So, the body, parts of the body, match the words and photos. И, как обычно, делаем сопоставление фотографий и слов. Смотрим на картинку, как эта часть тела называется. Please be ready. With the exercise, you should know how to call different parts of the body. Итак, пожалуйста, выучите эти слова, вы должны знать, как называются части тела. And some information, possessive pronouns with parts of the body. In English, we use possessive pronouns, my, your, and etc. with parts of the body. Give me your hand, for example. И с частями тела мы используем притяжательные местоимения. Например, дай мне руку, дай мне свою руку, your hand. Okay, verbs related to the body. Итак, здесь глаголы, которые относятся к частям тела. Что можно делать? Bite, clap, kick, nod. Кусать, хлопать, пинать, кивать. Point, smell, smile, stare. Point – указывал, smell – нюхать, вдыхать, smile – улыбаться, stare – уставиться, это про взгляд. Taste, touch, whistle. Taste – что-то пробовать, touch – прикасаться рукой, whistle – свистеть. So, please complete the sentences with the verb from the list in the correct tense. Используйте верное время, пожалуйста, будьте внимательны, в каком времени написано предложение. И по смыслу используйте, здесь у нас 11 предложений. And we'll check it on our online lesson. Now, let's get back to our main lesson. Проверим на уроке, возвращаемся к нашей основной теме. And here we have pronunciation of diphthongs. Diphthongs are a combination of 2 short vowel sounds. For instance, a sound and a sound said together make it a longer a sound. Дифтонги – это двойные звуки, когда два звука, соединенные вместе, образуют как бы один. Например, два звука образуют дифтонг э. And now let's listen and repeat the words and sounds below. А теперь послушайте и повторите звуки.
6.17 1.
Bike. I.
2. Train. A.
3. Phone. O.
4. Owl. Ow. 5.
Chair. Air.
6. Ear. Ear.
Okay, and now you have some more words in the list, and please use the correct column for every word. Вот у вас еще есть несколько слов, вам нужно распределить их в правильную колонку. D. Do the quiz with a partner. Answer with your, their, plus a part of the body. Итак, сделайте небольшой квиз или опросник. И используйте, пожалуйста, правильное местоимение с частями тела. Which parts of the body do you wear a ring on? На какой части тела ты носишь кольцо? И ответ должен быть таким. I wear a ring on my finger. Например, я ношу кольцо на пальце. On my finger. Okay, we'll do all the 6 questions. Then reading and listening. Дальше у нас идет чтение и аудирование. Read the definition of charisma. Can you name any public figures who you think have charisma? Давайте прочитаем определение харизмы. И если в вашем окружении, может быть, в Инстаграм кто-то из подписок, кого вы считаете харизматичным? So, charisma, the powerful personal quality that some people have, which attracts and impresses other people. Итак, это какие-то очень сильные персональные качества, которые есть у человека, и они привлекают и очень впечатляют других людей. Now let's look at the photo on page 63. One of the men is a journalist and the other is a charisma coach. Who do you think is who and why? Here is the photo. Who is the charisma coach and who is his client? Кто же коуч по харизме и кто его клиент? I think it's quite obvious. Ну что, очень понятно, мы будем строить предположения с объяснениями, да, почему. Okay, and then C. Now read the beginning of the journalist's article and check your answers to B. Answer the questions. Итак, начинаем читать начало этой статьи. Здесь есть 4 вопроса, на которые нам предстоит ответить. So, the beginning of the article is here. Вот оно, начало статьи. And then, with a partner, tick any of the things in the list that you think a person with charisma does. Затем прочитайте 10 утверждений и отметьте галочкой те, которые вы считаете делает человек с харизмой или харизматичный человек. And then, now listen to Colin talking about what he learns and check your answers to D. А теперь давайте послушаем Колина о том, что он узнал, и как раз-таки узнаем, что у него получилось из упражнения D.
6.19.
Danish Sheikh tells me that people with charisma do 2 basic things. They project their own personality, but at the same time, they also make other people feel important. Sheikh's lessons are designed to help me to do both of these things, and in the next 48 hours, I learn a lot. Projecting your own personality is difficult to learn. Nobody likes people who talk about how fantastic they are, but nobody remembers people who don't say anything about themselves. Sheikh says the solution is to talk about yourself enough, but not too much. People with charisma also feel confident. Sheikh gives me advice to help me feel more confident. For example, when I walk into a meeting or a party. He tells me to remember a time in the past when I was successful. This positive memory will stop me from feeling afraid or anxious. Body language is also important. We practice it together, including how to stand like a gorilla, with your feet apart and your arms wide. This shows that you're an important person. Sheikh also tells me how to enter a room. You have to have your chin up and your shoulders back. He tells me to make eye contact with the people I'm talking to, but not for too long, maximum 4 seconds. It's important not to stare. We also study hand gestures. You shouldn't use them too much. Finally, conversation. I learn that it's important not to speak too fast or too slowly. You need to vary your speed to keep your listeners' attention. But the most important thing of all is listening carefully. If you show interest in people, it makes them feel special. But if you're not really listening, the person you're talking to notices very quickly, so you need to make sure you really concentrate on what they're saying. At the end of the 2 days, I have a practical test.
Okay. Then listen again. What does Colin say about? Talking about yourself, remembering a past success, how to enter a room, and what happens if you aren't really listening. Послушайте еще раз, и что Колин говорит об этих 4 пунктах. Как нужно разговаривать, как нужно представлять себя, как нужно вспоминать прошлые успехи, как входить в комнату, и что произойдет, если вы не слушаете собеседника. G. At the end of the 2 days, Colin has a practical test. Listen and summarize. По истечении 2 дней у Колина было своего рода практическое упражнение. Давайте послушаем и суммируем. Подведем итог.
.20
At the end of the 2 days, I have a practical test. I go to a pub with Sheikh, and I have to talk to strangers. I start talking to people and it goes okay. I don't think English people really like it when a stranger starts speaking to them, but we laugh, and I have some interesting conversations. Occasionally, Sheikh gives me advice. He reminds me to make eye contact with everyone I'm talking to, and tells me not to cross my arms, that kind of thing. As we leave the pub, we shake hands. He says that the course has been good for me, and he gives me a thumbs up. So, have I changed? Am I more charismatic? Not exactly. I'm never going to stand like a gorilla again, for example. But perhaps charisma is simpler than that anyway. It's about understanding who you are better, and showing the best version of yourself.
Okay, so in the pub, Colin has 2. В пабе. Что нужно делать Колину? Sheikh helps him buy. Как помог ему Sheikh? In the end, Colin thinks that charisma is about what? Ну и в конце концов, Колин думает, харизма это о чем? Okay, now look at these body phrases from the listening. Can you demonstrate them? I think you need just to translate. Okay. Do you think it's possible to teach people to have charisma? Would you ever do a course like this? Why not? Как вы думаете, возможно научить людей быть харизматичными? Взяли бы такой курс? Почему да, почему нет? Okay, and section 6, we have video listening. Watch part 1 of a day with a personal stylist and pause when Sam has tried on 4 outfits. Which do you like the best? Итак, давайте смотрим первую часть, когда Сэм меряет 4 образа, и какой вам понравился больше всего.
Sam Alexander is an actor. He lives in London. Today, he's going to visit a personal stylist, Ellen May, at the Westfield Shopping Centre in Shepherd's Bush.
I thought my wardrobe was getting quite boring, and I dress up a lot for my job as an actor. Yeah, sometimes I don't give any thought to my own wardrobe, so I was keen to sort of refresh things a bit and get a new opinion. Hi.
Hello,
Ellen.
Sam. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Welcome to the Fashion
Thank you
Lounge.
very much.
I think having your unique personal style is something that's incredibly important to each and every individual. And everyone should ideally try and find their own personal style as well.
Before this session, Sam has filled in a questionnaire with everything from his sizes to his dress sense.
Okay, tell me how today came about. With every session, we sit down at the beginning and we have a chat about their questionnaire. So we go into a bit more depth.
I told you, I'm always dressing up.
And then we would ask them more questions about their lifestyle as well. When you're actually working, how many days a week are you actually at work?
Well, the thing about being an actor is that you don't have any routine. So sometimes I'm in a play, in which case I work 6 days a week and I have a routine, but then that stops suddenly, and then I might be between jobs, in which case I'm at home a lot, or I might be doing filming, which means fewer days but very long hours.
Now, the consultation usually lasts, 15 to 20 minutes, but the consultation actually continues throughout the session as well. So those little questions about their lifestyle, and I find out things about what they like and what they dislike, and about the shops that they've gone to in the past, and about their relationship with clothes.
After Sam and Ellen have visited a few shops, they return to the fashion lounge, and Ellen divides the clothes into 4 outfits.
Ready, Sam? Wow,
There we
okay. This
Number
looks
1.
fantastic.
Yeah,
How
I really
do
like
you
it.
feel?
I really like it. It is quite bold, the shirt, but yeah.
How do the jeans fit?
Great. Jeans that stretch, they feel very comfy.
What I wanted to show you now as well is actually how useful this outfit's going to be. So I want you to put this smart blazer on, just to show you that you can elevate this outfit and make it look smart by putting a blue blazer on top. Yeah, really, really nice.
Very nice.
Have a look at yourself here then as well. What do you
That's
think?
very nice, yeah,
Yeah?
I really like it. Very smart.
Sam likes the second outfit too.
Let's see this next one. Wow! Oh my goodness!
Really
Give
nice.
me a twirl in this one as well. Fabulous. How do you feel?
Yeah, really good. This is not something I would dare to go for normally, but I really like it.
Okay, fantastic. So what I really like about it as well is the fact that none of the colours are actually matching, but they all work in harmony with each other really nicely.
Sam then tries on outfit 3.
Oh, wow, another completely different outfit
Really
as
like
well.
this one, yeah.
You like this one?
Absolutely. It's a very good idea putting trainers with smarter trousers. I wouldn't think to do that.
And finally, he tries on outfit 4.
Wow, what another entrance.
Really nice. So this is a staple. Everyone should have one of these.
Everyone should have
See,
a
I haven't.
shirt. No?
Brilliant.
But which outfit does Sam like best? Outfit 1, outfit 2, outfit 3, outfit 4.
I think outfit 2, really, because it was quite bold. I felt very smart in it, and I wouldn't have worn those kind of things.
Okay, and now put the events in the correct order. Then watch part 1. We've already did it, so now you can do this. Посмотрели первую часть, теперь можно вот все события поставить в хронологическом порядке. And now let's watch part 2 and complete Ellen's golden rules for dressing well. Давайте посмотрим вторую часть и выведем правило Эллен, золотое правило, чтобы выглядеть и одеваться классно.
So what are Ellen's golden rules?
I would say my golden rules would be to look at your own wardrobe to begin with before even going shopping, because without knowing what you've got, you can't go out and buy the right things. Okay, fantastic. So what I think a lot of the mistakes that people make are they're not staying true to themselves when they actually go out shopping. So perhaps they've seen kind of a lot of different things in magazines and online, and sometimes that can be really confusing. How do the chinos feel as well?
Very comfy, lovely. Yeah.
I truly believe that it doesn't matter how much money you've got, you can look good. It's about where you shop and how you put things together.
Is there one item that Ellen thinks everyone should have?
I do think that everyone should have a good pair of jeans in their wardrobe that fits them perfectly, that makes them feel good about themselves. Did you enjoy today?
I did. It was absolutely brilliant. It exceeded my expectations. It was really great fun.
Although not everyone needs Ellen's help, for Sam, the day with a personal stylist has clearly changed his wardrobe and his attitude to it.
Thank you again.
No problem. Bye.
So we'll discuss during our online lesson whether you agree with Ellen's rules or not. Обсудим на уроке, согласны вы с правилами Эллен или нет. На этом все. Спасибо за внимание. See you. Bye-bye.